I feel like I'm wide awake while the world is sound asleep, sleeping. Sleeping through headlines that read like eulogies, sleeping through cages that look like policies, sleeping through pain that doesn't fit neatly into their news cycle dreams. I feel like I'm wide awake while walls rise higher than hope, while brown hands build a nation that denies them belonging, while black bodies bear the weight of freedom's hypocrisy. America dreams in slogans again. Red hats for pillows, white sheets for comfort. See, the lullaby goes, make us great, but no one asks for who. For the ones who profit from blindness, for the ones who fear the mirror, or is it for the ones who cover their eyes and call it faith? See, statues cry rust into soil, and history skips the parts that still bleed, and we pretend not to notice the stains. Police lights and ice lights strobe like insomnia over streets that never wake. The sirens are lullabies for those who don't have to listen. And still, somewhere in the distance, a border hums barbed wire lullabies over desert graves where language dies of thirst. Somewhere, even closer, a flag burns rainbow beneath the same sky that swears we're all equal, and a trans child whispers their name like a prayer to a God that these politicians keep misquoting. See, love is still legislated, identity is still debated, and truth is still treated like a phase. See, I stay awake, or at least I try to stay awake, because silence is complicity, and because I've seen what happens when power naps too long. Because every time he opens his mouth, another truth gets deported, another body gets banned, another right gets rolled back in the name of order. See, they said sleep tight, but I can't. Not while dreamers tremble, not while families vanish into paperwork and policies, not while queer kids fold themselves into corners just to fit inside safety. See, freedom's pulse flatlines beneath executive ink, compassion clocks out at noon, and this nation calls it a coffee break. I can't close my eyes while morning still forgets to say every one of our names, while justice remains a rumor passed down through generations who were promised more than memories. So I'm trying my best to stay wide awake for the undocumented and the ones that are still unafraid, for the poets with accents, for the drag queens, for the prophets, for the mothers at the border, for the fathers in the fields, for every kid who's ever been told they don't belong in the light. I'm trying my best to stay awake because somebody has to, because revolution doesn't happen between REM cycles, because if the world won't wake up, then maybe my voice can shake the dream. I said I'm trying to stay wide awake, but frankly, I'm just done whispering. And if the world is sleeping through the sirens, then let my words be the alarm. Wake up. Wake up before the morning forgets all of our names.